Okay, hello, it's Bill, the knee pain guru. Today is Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. I'm actually excited about the question that was sent in. Well, this was a couple of days ago, but it's still a great question. Sometimes the timing of these, the ones that I use, I want to put them in a certain order because I'm getting questions from YouTube and Facebook and they're emailed in. So all of those questions are coming in they're different questions. They come in at different intervals. However, sometimes the timing of these questions, there's important lessons to be learned in the context of these questions. So I want to address this one. And today we're going to talk about how to relieve knee pain when you can't sit on a couch all day, which people get. It's a conundrum. I want to get rid of the knee pain. I need to rest it, but I can't sit on the couch all day. So this one came in from Patty. Patty says, stop things that make it hurt, meaning her knee. My Baker's cyst swells up just from walking to the kitchen or going to the store. I just can't sit on the couch all day, which is valid issue, valid challenge that she's running into. However, it points in the direction where the conventional medical approach is falling short in terms of providing a solution for anybody suffering with pain, especially if it's a situation where you need to function. You need to be human. You need to be a mom or a dad, or you need to go to work, or whatever the situation is. You just can't plop your butt on the couch all day and not be able to work. And this points us in the direction, it's a blind spot. So this is really important. It's why I do these videos, that we need to start thinking differently about the pain. We need to begin to look at where the pain is not. And there are things that can be done while you're sitting on the couch that will speed your body's healing when you get up. There are things you can do when you walk, when you standing at the grocery store or the bank or in line or wherever you're at, that can help relieve the pain. There's things that you can do while you're in the kitchen, or set aside a few minutes to teach your body how to recover faster. This is where we need to look deeper into the body and upgrade both our mindset and our understanding about how the body heals. Because if we look at it from a conventional approach on how the body heals, Patty's just right. Patty's absolutely right. It's like, well, I sit on the couch, it feels better, but the moment I get up and move, the pain comes back. The swelling of the Baker's cyst comes back. My challenge with my knee comes back the moment I do something. So we need to think differently about what's going on in the knee and in the body. We have to, D. Wade, let's see, what do we got? Maybe don't sit on the couch all day. And that provides the conundrum. It's like they're not sitting on the couch all day. They're indicating that they're getting up and they're moving around. And that's where the pain happens. And the more you exercise a painful knee, the worse it's going to get. So we need to develop a different mentality and understanding of how to approach the pain, so we can upgrade the neurology in our body. Upgrading meaning we teach the body how to recover faster, how to respond quicker to the pain that it feels. And that puts us in a different realm in terms of the speed at which the body's able to recover. So we want to change the neurology. We want to set up the conditions so the body can heal itself and avoid as much as possible things that will cause the knee to be painful when you do get up and become active. And there's a distinction between just getting up and doing what you need to do every day. And then there's a lot of people that are suffering with knee pain that will do things that are absolutely not required, like playing in a softball game or going to the gym and working out, or those things that can be put on hold for a period of time while we upgrade the software and teach your neurology how to respond quicker, how to recover faster. So it requires a different way of thinking, a different approach to it. This is making sense. Give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for future videos, and ask your questions here. So that's going to be important, that we switch the mindset that there's something in the gap between the pain that you feel and no pain. There's something that lies in that gap. There's a distinction and a nuance between sitting on the couch and not doing anything, your knee not hurting, and getting up and it just hurts. There's something we can do in a gap, and it requires us to think differently, to approach what's going on in the knee differently. And when we start looking in those gaps, looking in that place where the body can heal, we're going to have different feelings that are going on in the knee. It's not just the knee either hurts or it doesn't hurt. How has the pain changed? How has the quality of the pain changed? How has the location of the pain changed? This all helps us begin to develop new languaging for what's going on in the knee, as opposed to my knee hurts or it doesn't hurt. And this type of approach is going to challenge you in different ways. It's not challenging you in the conventional way, which is how much can you deal with the pain or suck it up or push through the pain. It's challenging you in ways to think differently about how the knee feels. Notice different ways how the knee feels. So the different languaging needs to be developed in and around that, which is going to be unique to you. This isn't going to be a cookie cutter approach. This is going to challenge you to look deeper into yourself as to how your knee feels, how your knee is connected to your hip and your lower back, how your knee is connected to your hamstrings and your quads, your shins and your calves, your ankles and your feet. It requires more of you to show up, to take ownership of what's going on in your body. And frankly, not everybody is up for that task. That's what these videos are for, to begin to sort through those people that are just looking for drug, shot, surgery, physical therapy. Just tell me what to do. That this is not your channel, and I'm not your guy that'll be able to help you with that. Although there is a time and a place that those things can be used strategically. The people that are going to be here are going to be looking deeper into their body. They realize that there's something that they're not being told. There's another way. There's a better way. There's a different way of looking at what's going on in their knee. And they just need to know what that is and guide it a little bit so they can begin to take the training wheels off, and then they can go live their life. If that's making sense, awesome. Give the video a thumbs up. If you have questions, please type those in the questions in the comment section. Type in your questions. We got some people here on YouTube as well as Facebook. If this sounds good and you want to know your next steps, you can go down below this video. There's a link there for signing up for my newsletter, thekneepainguru.com. I send out emails each day. First and foremost, getting you out of the stuck mentality, the helpless and the hopeless mentality, as far as the mindset, to shift that mindset so you begin to see the opportunities that are there for your knee to heal. That's first and foremost. So that's the first step you can do, is sign up for the newsletter. Next is I have a link down below that you can set up a time for a consultation. Happy to talk to you about what's going on with your knee. Not necessarily required. As long as nothing is broken or torn in your knee, I can help you. This program can get you out of pain as long as you're willing to put in the time, energy, and effort, which isn't a whole lot. You just need to do those things, focus on those aspects we were talking about earlier in the video. And then the last is my group coaching program. It's called Knee Club. We work twice a week in a group format. It's a Zoom call. You tell me what's going on with your knees, and I point you to specific videos that you begin working with to relieve the tension in the specific area of your knee that is causing pain. I walk you through the process, explain everything to you, what your challenge is with your knee is going to be different than anyone else's, although there are similar themes, and you can learn in that group context. I also have private coaching if that's something you're interested in. However, that's the link you go to begin learning about that. So that covers the questions that came in today. I don't see any other questions that are coming in. Not a big deal. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you very much. You got questions, absolutely reach out. Type those in the comments section. I read all of them and reply to the good ones. But this is Bill Paravano, the Knee Pain Guru. Thanking you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video.